Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Apex Legends video. The patch notes were just released for Season 6, so we're going to review those. We're going to review the new Rampart Legend. We're going to look at the new...
Hang on 1 second. Rampart? All right. There we go.
Perfect.
All right, you keep going.
All right. We're going to be looking at Rampart, the new legend. We're going to be looking at the new gun and a lot of changes to the characters and to the guns and the map. So, let's take a look at Juka's screen and the patch notes that we have up, and let's get going.
All right, there are a lot of updates, a lot to cover here. So we're going to go through and give you a nice summary so you can just have your one-stop shop and know exactly how to dominate Season 6. So I think this is going to be beautiful. I think, like we said, this is going to be one of the first things that we see when we walk, when we fly into the map, this beautiful new rocket, hopefully leading towards maybe having a new map for the next season.
One day.
One day. All right, so as you guys know, World's Edge, the map has quite a few different changes on it. We do have the new legend, Rampart. She is quite an interesting character. Here's a little bit of background information on her.
Yeah, they fully confirmed that she's going to be an expert with LMGs. So guns like the Spitfire, the Devo, she's going to be able to have increased magazine size, faster reload time. So if you're playing Rampart, you might want to consider using LMGs.
And if there is anyone that uses the L-Star, she's got a little bit of improvement with the overheating. So
nice.
Yeah, exactly.
She can deploy up to 5 walls at a time.
That's huge.
That's going to be wild, like when you're coming
I'm anxious to see
up.
in a few hours how that's going to be for gameplay. That seems like a lot of walls, but the map changes that the devs added also create a lot more cover on the map too. So we'll see if we need even more cover. Than
3 miniguns at a time. She'll be able to deploy a minigun for
Sheilas.
each. Every teammate will be able to use a minigun. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure how strong they're going to be, but that could be really game-changing as well.
Basically, she definitely seems like a defensive character, but really can easily switch that to offense if you're trying to push her. So I'm excited to see how she plays. All right, new weapon, the Volt SMG. What do you think about this weapon? And what do you think about this weapon is essentially replacing?
Yeah, so it's going to replace the R9. They said it's not going to be as quick as the R9, but that it's going to have range over the R9. So I thought the R9 could already shoot pretty far. So this is going to be like a long range, kind of like a 301 feeling type SMG. So sounds like it could be really powerful. Maybe not as strong close range.
Yeah.
But there were some other buffs to some guns as well, so maybe it won't really need to be the close range gun.
Yep, and as soon as, like I said, the season will be live in a couple of hours. We will go ahead and go post another video with some Rampart gameplay and then this gun and firing range, just teaching you how to really own with Rampart and this gun. Crafting system, this, now I will say, if you're new to Apex, this is okay. They're adding this if you're newer to Apex as a way to not only reward people that are aggressive style gameplay. We watched the devs live stream about an hour ago, and since we're hardcore, we play this game a ton, we are not in favor of this. We all know that the RNG gods are not in your favor. I think the less RNG in a BR, the better, but again, it makes it kind of exciting, makes it seem fun. But this is really just going to promote, they said, for people that want to explore the map. I'm trying to stay positive. I think this is dumb. I think this is so dumb. Like, I like the idea, but I don't like the reason why they put it, if that makes sense.
Like I said,
kill for your loot. Don't just go explore and find little crafting metals to get what you need. Like,
it's kind of like the buy stations in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So, which I don't really like either. I kind of like the fact that you have to like fight for your gear and whatnot.
Yes.
So I don't know. I guess it balances the playing field.
This will make it easier, like I said, for people that maybe aren't as aggressive to still have as good a loot as those that were aggressive, that took the risk, that killed the people. So
it's a balance thing. It's definitely a less sweaty type thing. I don't know.
It's not going to be OP though, because it's very limited. You can't get whatever you want. I think you can level up your Evo shield a little bit. Huge change regarding the shields. We'll get into that in a hot minute. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this crafting system. I was at first, and now when I heard why they put it on the map, I'm not for it. But
yeah.
Armor meta. Andrew, talk about this. This is huge.
Armor meta. This is something that I've wanted since they originally put Evo armors in the game. The first time I used the Evo armor, I was like, dude, this should be in the game from the get-go. What it does is the opposite of what the crafting stations does.
Yes.
It rewards aggressive gameplay. You need to get damage, which I guess you technically could farm with a sniper from long distance and not be aggressive, but really it's going to reward people that are aggressive. They're going to level up their armor. You're going to have really high tier armor.
So there is a change to how the armors work now, though. So you will land with the white Evo shield.
Yeah.
You can find blue and purple Evo shields on the map. You cannot find red Evos on the map. There are still gold armors. You will still be able to get those, but in a very rare locations. But the neat thing is you respawn with a level 0 Evo, the white or the gray, as you call it. You can still, like I said, find and get some RNG and find a fully charged blue, a fully charged purple. They did make some changes to how much damage the purple has, I believe.
Yeah,
Instead of 200, it's now 175.
175. So it used to go, blue used to be 150, purple used to be 200.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be blue is 150, purple's 175, red is 200.
Yeah.
So there's no more 225 armor.
The reason they did this is they wanted to bring down the time to kill, which is one of the things I love about Apex. I think it's such a balanced time to kill. Hyperscapes, I think, is way too long. Call of Duty's, I think, is really fast. So, but that's okay.
25 is not going to be a lot.
In order to reward more strategic positioning. So here's the new damage requirements. Damage to white, 50. Damage to blue, 125. Damage to purple, 250. Damage to red. Oh, wait, hold up a second.
Stop.
Do you have to level up your Evo to white?
I think so. I think you start with level 0.
Okay, that's different. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it is 0.
I think you
okay,
start with
that's
level
different
0.
than what I was thinking initially.
Yeah.
All right, I'm fine with that.
So you start with a 0 armor, but it is an Evo armor.
It's easy. You know, if you damage one person 50, you'll be there already. Okay, I'm still fine with that.
But the Evo concept is really, really good for the game. There's no negatives about it.
I'm really happy with this change.
Yeah, that's
overall.
100%. Perfect.
If I could create the perfect game, I would not have put blue or purple Evos on the map. I think everyone should have to earn them, but that's fine.
The fact that there are blue and purple Evos on the map, that's another RNG thing where you're rewarding people.
Yeah.
Maybe in a bad way, but that's kind of necessary for people that aren't completely.
This is fun.
Nutty.
Cosmetic, really has nothing to do with gameplay, competitive, anything, but just a neat way to leave your stamp on the map. Maybe troll around a little bit with these. So we'll see how these are. And
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I'm
these
cool
are
with that.
Fine, I'm feeling different with
Halo
that.
hollow sprays.
Battle Pass. Okay, there are some actually really fire skins in this Battle Pass. I'm pretty excited. Okay, so we have a really sick looking scout skin. Bloodhound has the coolest looking skin. We'll talk about Bloodhound later. I think people are going to be fighting for Bloodhound.
Lots of cool skins.
I think is going to be amazing now. New skydive emotes, weapon charms, and more. All right.
Cool.
So quest. You guys know how we feel about the quest. I could totally do without. I'm not a fan of PvE. Like, to me, I think some people find it as a fun little side game. I think, on my honest opinion, it's a waste of time, waste of energy. I don't.
Yeah, is what it is. They're just trying to add some content. I guess whoever is in charge of that department knows how to make quests.
Again, I think they did the other one really well, but again, we're giving you guys our opinion on this.
We like the sweaty aspect of Apex.
I like the sweaty aspect. I could totally do without that quest. All right, Legends. The Recon class is getting a little rework. I'm sorry, Andrew is a Pathfinder main. He is not happy about this recon change because one of the very, very few teeny things that Pathfinder people were hanging on to was that Pathfinder was the only legend that could do that, and I'll let you talk about.
Yeah, you could scan beacons, so that was the one thing that Pathfinder could do that made him somewhat needed.
So Recon class, guys, if you don't know, that's Pathfinder, Crypto, and Bloodhound. Those legends are in the Recon class. In this patch, we've known it was leaked a while ago that other legends would be able to do it, but Crypto can do it instantly with his drone now. Yeah, and then also we were thinking, well, if other characters can do... He doesn't have to stand there all I don't know.
If other characters can do scans, well, they must be buffing Pathfinder in some other way. They're not really doing that either. They're giving him a thing where he can reduce his zipline time.
Okay, one more thing too. Devs, do y'all play this game? Because again, and I feel like I'm complaining a lot, but we're mostly buffing Bloodhound as he needed help the most. As they needed help, sorry, the he-she thing. But they needed help the most. Bloodhound's been used a lot recently.
Bloodhound's used in pro ALGS gameplay. Bloodhound's been all over pubs and ranked. Bloodhound is extremely
Bloodhound's been
strong.
used a lot. Like I feel like Bloodhound was in a pretty decent place. I'm fine for it because I think Bloodhound is super fun to play.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I want the new skin, and now I'm going to spend hundreds of dollars trying to get the Bloodhound Battle Axe heirloom. Smart job, Apex, because I already got my Wraith one. Now the Bloodhound seems to be super
Bloodhound
OP.
is going to be the highest caliber of tier characters. So
yeah. Bloodhound's going to be amazing. All right,
Yeah.
so here, let's go into the recon. Again, that's Bloodhound, Crypto, Pathfinder. They can all now use the survey beacon. Crypto can use his drone to instantly get the info. As you know, Pathfinder has to, like, get there and go beep, boop, stick it in and, like, wait for a minute and be super vulnerable, stand still, can't even turn around.
yeah.
Crypto, not only did his drone get health buff doubled, but it just instantly does it now. I think we're going to see a ton more Cryptos. All right, so Pathfinder. Giving all Recon Legends access to survey beacons makes Pathfinder less unique, and obviously we don't love that. I feel like they do, but for now, we're giving our friendly robot a small buff to his ultimate cooldown when he uses a survey beacon. So basically, bottom line is you get to use your zip line 10 seconds faster for every beacon you scan. So if you do all 6 beacons, because 6 rings, you can go from 120 seconds to 60 seconds.
Yeah.
For you can just do
sad.
zip lines everywhere.
It's sad.
You can do a lot of zip lines.
It's sad.
All right, anyway, we're going to move away from Bloodhound because it's just sad. Bloodhound, this is exciting. Bloodhound is in a really good spot. I can't, Bloodhound's going to be so OP. I think everyone's going to fight for Bloodhound right now. All right, so Beast of the Hunt. You gain even more duration when you're in the Beast of the Hunt with every knockdown. Between 5 to 15 seconds extension based off the remaining duration. That is huge. And what thing is really awesome for your team is how quickly you can do Eye of the Allfather, your scan, when you're in the Beast of the Hunt.
Yeah.
You can do it, what was it, every 5? Was it 5?
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
So it's going to be like, you're just going to be pulsing,
And
like
scan.
pulsing, scan, pulsing, scan,
So,
pulsing,
like,
scan the whole time.
A good Bloodhound needs to be utilizing that every 6 seconds. And I think if your team really wants to be helpful, maybe let Bloodhound, good comms, let Bloodhound get that final shot so they can stay in that Beast of the Hunt for a long time. Keep scanning so your whole team can see.
Yeah.
Bloodhound, I
Wow.
think, is going to be huge for ranked. Like, especially
Wow.
since if you just scan them, you get the assist. So
Wow.
if you're trying to gain RP, get those kill points, assists count the same as kills. I mean, Bloodhound's awesome.
Yep, so Bloodhound's going to be awesome. Crypto got a buff. His
Crypto
drone's
too.
going to be twice as strong.
That drone was already so hard to kill. They did make it a little bit bigger, but they doubled its hit points.
Yeah, so the drone's got a buff. So it's going to be, Crypto's going to be used a lot now. He can instantly res on the beacons now, and he
That's
can instantly
great.
scan beacons, or
That's
scan
really good.
the zone. So
And the
Crypto's
EMP
really
will
strong.
now slow teammates caught in the blast, even if they had no shields. This means that players who used Rev's Death Totem will also be slowed. So that's going to hopefully eliminate some of the crypto Rev meta that we've been seeing, where there's literally, if you're going up against that, there's nothing you can do. So this will actually make it so if they're in Rev mode, they touch the totem, and Crypto's doing his little shield breaker thingy, that it'll help it so even the offensive team will hopefully not be as OP, because there's just nothing you can do when you're going up against that. And then there's the thing, they're doubling the drone health because that thing wasn't hard enough to kill already, but they did make it a little bigger. So I'll be anxious to see how much easier it is or harder it is to kill now. We'll see.
Yeah, Revenant got a small rework.
I forgot, what was his?
Revenant, let's see.
Oh, something about the drone or the Wraith
Yeah,
drift.
Wraith-
So just
Wraith,
effects,
yeah.
like if you're trying to be really fast, because the meta, what we've seen is Wraith, Rev, Crypto. You would have your Wraith do your little portal with near the totem, and then they would quickly go back. So now you just have to wait 2 seconds. I don't think that's that big of a deal. 2 seconds,
You have
basically
to
good.
wait
That
2
gives-
seconds
that gives you
before
time to
entering
heal.
the Wraith portal. That's very minimal.
That's minimal.
Octane
You
got
can heal in your stim, but you still slow down from your heal. Fine.
Okay, whatever. That's tiny.
Loba, they made it faster. You can go into her black market. I think she still needs more help than that, honestly. But it goes from 3 minutes to 90 seconds. So cut it in half. Okay, we'll see.
It's a small buff.
Small buff.
Small buff.
Gibraltar, they're hurting him a little bit. 3 minutes to 4.5 minutes on his bombs. I'm fine with that because there's nothing like when your final circle in a Gibraltar just can keep bombing every single circle. I'm fine with that. I don't play the big boys,
Yeah,
so
that's a big rip for Gibraltar mains. I mean, he's gotten nerfs like the last 4 or 5 patches. So
yeah. But anyway, Bangalore. I thought Bang was going to get so much more love. This is the only thing they said about Bang. And I'm fine with it. We'll probably see a few more Bangs, but I think Bang mains were really hoping for more.
Yeah.
But this is good. 4.5 minutes down to 3 minutes. So basically they just kind of like flip-flopped the Gibraltar, Bangalore, Rolling Thunder versus defensive bombs. So Watson, the trophy system will now shoot down caustic barrels. So if you're trying to yeet your caustic barrels, they that would have landed within the range of the trophy, they just go poof, they disappear. Loot, I do not want these damn turbochargers and devotions on the map. Everyone's going to be fighting over energy ammo. I hope there's so much more energy ammo on the map between the Volt and the Devo.
The Devo's a type of gun that you feel like after you were killed by it that it was just an unjust thing. You know,
Yeah,
it's just
there's
not a
nothing you
very
can do.
balanced feeling gun. I don't know. I don't like the Devo at all, but
Which screen are we
your main screen.
on?
You can make the text a little smaller now if you want.
Yeah, can I see the layout? Because I want to see if I'm okay. I wasn't sure if I was covering up any of the text. Okay. And then, guys, this is huge. We heard the rumors about this, so it helped lessen the us being depressed. But we love the R9. You know we love the R9, but it is only now in a supply drop. I'm fine. I understand why. Basically, every 2 out of 3 people on every team, we're using an R9. Switch it up. I get it. Keep it fresh. Make us learn and understand new guns. I'm fine with it, although I'm sad because I was the 90% that used the R9.
Yeah, R9 was
They're
great.
making it a little bit better, too.
good.
Increase mag size to 32, increase damage from 11 to 12.
Change the meta. I'm cool with that. Other games do it really well.
Yeah.
I'd be cool if Apex did it more often. Make
Devo's
other
going
guns
to be
viable.
absolutely OP still. I don't care that they made the mag smaller. You could kill 3 people essentially with one clip of the Devo. Now, basically, you might have to reload once in between.
Yeah, I don't like the
Oh my
Devo.
gosh, my fake nose ring is itching.
All right, so fully kitted weapons. We've got the now we have the Devo, Mastiff, Triple Take, Flatline, Volt as the fully kitted weapons you can pick up. So that'll be interesting. Updated loot, sniper pickup from 8 to 12, increased stack size from 16 to 24. So they increased the stack size for snipers. Very interesting. So that'll increase. That's a sniper buff. Reduced amount pickup from 30 to 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Some weapon updates. Energy ammo reduced it too. If energy ammo is not going to be hard enough to find anyway, that's fine. That makes it more like the light and the heavy guns.
Get ready for the Hemlock meta. Hemlock was already really good. Hemlock, in my opinion, was already on par with the 301.
Yep.
Hemlock just got reduced recoil.
I mean, 0.32 to 0.28 seems like minor, but like that's going to be pretty fast that you can just spam click those bursts.
Bro, Hemlock is going to be broken. So use the Hemlock.
Yeah. Charge rifle, that's fine. They increased the mag size, but now you use double the ammo, so that's fine.
Yeah, charge rifle nerf. I'm very happy. If they remove charge rifle from the game completely, I'd be completely fine with that.
Fine with that. All right, triple take buff, increase the fire rate. That's 1.25 to 1.4. Increase the mag
Very
size,
small.
just a bullet each. But I kind of like this. We said this last season. The choke was irrelevant. Now that the PK is a care package gun, there's no reason to have a hop up, I think, for just one weapon. We called that this was actually going to happen last season.
Yeah, they built in the choke. That's cool.
That's fine. You can toggle it off on.
That's great. Smart.
It's much easier to hit your shots with the choke off because you don't need to wait for it to go like that. But I think it's fine.
Built-in choke with a PK. I would love to see the PK back on the map. It was my favorite gun personally, but I know it was super OP. I'd be cool if they just nerfed it and put it back into the game. But
Spitfire improved the recoil controllability. Great. That's already a noob gun. They're just going to make it more noob friendly. Havoc with the new recoil pattern. They want to, the existing recoil pattern had a constant horizontal movement. This means it would either be too difficult to control or there was too much recoil, or far too easy to control if there was too little recoil. I don't know what the heck they're saying. Basically, they just said that it's different. I think that's something I'm not going to understand
they're changing
until
the
I
Havoc.
try it in firing
It's
range.
still supposed to be hard to use, so we'll
Okay.
see.
Mozambique went from 3 to 4 bullets.
Big buffs, baby. All right, so you're not going to use a Mozambique. P20 got a damage increase slightly, but also the hammer point damage multiplier was reduced.
It's just going to level it out with the hammer points with the
All
damage
right,
increase.
so Mozambique P20 is still very weak.
This is interesting. I don't like the Sentinel personally, but one shield cell instead of a bat with it.
That's pretty
If the
huge.
player has gold armor, we might see that more.
It's pretty huge.
Because it does some damage.
If it's charged, you can take one cell to charge a Sentinel. It completely removes armor.
Yeah, we might see that a little bit more.
That's
again,
pretty strong.
I'm not in the sniper meta with this game, but
Guys,
if that's your
Prowler.
gun.
Use the Prowler.
In Burst. We've been loving the Prowler
Burst
in
Prowler
Burst.
was broken. I thought they were going to nerf the Prowler. They've actually
They made
buffed
it
the
easier.
Prowler.
Guys, in Burst, we've done videos on this, so check out, I think, is it in our School of Apex?
Yeah, we did a Prowler versus R9
Yeah, so
video.
the Prowler in Burst is so easy to use. Make sure you check out our other video on that. They're making it even easier to use. Basically, the Burst, it just goes up. So all you need to do when you're shooting it is pull your mouse down a teeny bit, pull it down, and you can hit like 3 headshots with it. Now it's going to be even easier. So I'm excited. I'm actually really happy for that. So give me a Prowler, give me all the heavy ammo. I never even put a hop up on that thing anyway. I never used it in auto. Quality of life, I didn't even get into any of this yet, but
it's all minor stuff.
Okay.
It's all minor stuff. They did some tweaks.
Any other we didn't really get into bug fixes either. We'll go with great. I just try to think there aren't
bug
that
fix
many.
is good. Great.
So
let's review. Bloodhound.
OP.
Bloodhound is going to be super strong. I think there's going to be a Bloodhound in every single team. You're going to want to use a Bloodhound in your team. You're going to want to have a Hemlock or a Prowler, or maybe even both of them on your loadout.
Heavy ammo, the heavy guns. This is the season for it.
And the Volt, we'll wait and see. So you might be running like a Volt and a Prowler. Volt Prowler is probably going to be super strong. Or the Hemlock Prowler is going to be 100% strong. So it's going to be the meta, the heavy ammo meta.
Yeah, I'm excited. I definitely am. So this season comes out in a couple of hours. It will be out at 1 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
On the 18th.
Yeah.
So during our live stream tonight, we will actually go ahead and download the live update and get a couple of games in with Rampart before I guess tonight in a couple of hours.
Yeah. So we'll be playing live tonight. So I'll be very interested. We're going to make some more videos on the new areas on the map.
Yeah.
And just review any changes that we're able to see while we're playing. So.
Yep. And again, we have our custom tournament, guys. We have access. Thank you so much, EA and Apex Legends, Play Apex, for giving us the ability to do custom lobbies for our tournament. We're doing a little a trial run custom this Friday, and then next Friday will be our big planned custom one. So it's going to be invitational only for both. But if you know any females on PC that play Apex or love Apex, please make sure you come check out our channel. We host a tournament every week that is all about the ladies. There has to be one female at least per team, so the ladies are the captains, because let's be honest, the ladies are OP in Apex. Let's just keep it that way.
Let's keep it that way.
All right.
To see it.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Let's catch you on the next one, guys. Peace out.